November 8, 1932, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected President of the United States during one of the most troubled times in American history.
I, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
America was in the grip of the Great Depression. Thousands were homeless, millions out of work, and the entire nation looked for an end to despair. In the 1932 presidential election, the country had been given a choice between the incumbent Hoover or the innovative governor of New York. FDR's campaign was as tireless as the message was simple: a new deal for the American people. Roosevelt promised government intervention to attack the economic crisis, while President Hoover's election message was for America to stay the course and the economy would take care of itself.
Our form of government has the capacity. It demonstrates what the courage of a nation can accomplish under resolute leadership of the Republican Party.
While at the same time, Roosevelt was saying that the country demanded bold, persistent experimentation, and he was using the new medium of radio to reach the country with this message. FDR received support from many parts of the political spectrum, including American humorist Will Rogers.
Here tonight, Governor, you are not allowed to refer to politics. They won't let anyone talk politics in here because this stadium was dedicated to art, sports, and any useful enterprises. Now, this introduction hasn't been very learned or very flowery, but remember, you're only a candidate. As a president, I'll do right by you.
On Election Day, the nation spoke with a landslide of votes. Roosevelt carried 42 of 48 states.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the
On Inauguration
Constitution of
Day,
the
March
United
4th,
States.
1933,
So help me
when
God.
13 million Americans were out of work, Roosevelt renewed his pledge for a new deal and spread confidence with his address.
This is preeminently the time to speak the truth, the whole truth, frankly and boldly.
And in this bold speech, the new president explained his strategy for the Depression and left the country with a famous rallying cry.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Once in office, FDR set out to deliver his New Deal. Roosevelt called Congress back to Washington for a special session to pass laws to stabilize the economy. In his first 100 days, the president laid out an unprecedented legislative agenda comprised of two types of programs. The first was to restore confidence in the economic institutions. He regulated the stock market with the Securities and Exchange Commission and ensured bank deposits with the FDIC. The second group of programs, like the National Recovery Act and the Public Works Administration, actually put people back to work, building roads, bridges, public buildings, and hydroelectric dams.
In the name of the people of the United States, to whom you, bold at arm, are a symbol of greater things in the future.
The future for America was brighter as more alphabet agencies found their way into the American language. The TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, WPA, Works Progress Administration, and the CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. America's economy did improve under Roosevelt's policies, but America still faced new threats in the late 1930s, the devastation of the Dust Bowl, massive factory strikes, and worst of all, the rise of Nazi Germany. The policies of the New Deal will always have their detractors, but most will admit that America changed for the better on November 8, 1932, when Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected president.